Hey guys, what is up? Sandrani here, welcoming you to week 9 of the WWDL. Today, I'm going to be trying something a little different, in a way as an apology for missing out 3 weeks, but I'm going to try doing a live as well, so we'll see how that goes. But, either way, playoff race is really close. The time this video will be out, playoffs for our division, the Center Division, will already be secure, and I think by the time I do my battle, it's already done, division. So I don't think this match matters too much. No, it does not, because Chris just lost his match. Just lost his match. So that's kind of unfortunate for him, but really great for us because that means we are guaranteed in the playoffs. Thank you, folks, by the way. Discord, you're amazing. We are in the playoffs right off the bat. So this match doesn't matter too much, but we still want the win. We still want to beat Todd just to make sure nothing happens that we lose our spot. So, with that being said, Todd's team is Thunderous Eye, Melodic, Cobalion, Arcanine, Aromatisse, Alolan Persian, Mega Latias, Delmice, Hitmonchan, Swampert, Vikable. Pretty threatening top half, the second half not so much. What I see him coming is Thunderous Incarnate, Melodic, Cobalion, Arcanine, Mega Latias, and probably Delmice. I don't know. So, I don't know. But what I do know is Arcanine is a big threat to my team, and that is why we have this lovely, lovely Mamoswine. This set is insane. Mamoswine has Groundinium Z with Earthquake, which does, by the way, about 70-80% to a standard defensive Melodic. So that plus an Earthquake kills it. Not Earthquake. Ice Shard is for the Thunderous, the Mega Latias, which are both probably coming, no doubt about it. Ice Skull Crash as well, so the Rocks, because it's kind of helpful if I need it to have it. Max speed, max HP, max attack. I have the speed investment to outspeed a creeping Melodic, so that's that set. Grandinium Z with an Earthquake, even after Intimidate, has a chance to OHKO Arcanine, depending on what kind of Arcanine set it is. I don't see max HP, max defense coming, but you never know. So there's that. Also, Mamoswine soft checks Delmice to a degree and hits Cobalion hard as well. Hopefully we don't get Iron Head flinched, but we probably will die from a close combat. So if it comes on a switch for the Ice Skull Crash, well, then Mamoswine can, hopefully we can predict that and go for the Earthquake. Mamoswine is a very key member this week because its abs just do a tremendous amount to Todd's team. Thunderous Eye, Ice weakness. Cobalion, ground weakness. Arcanine, ground weakness. Mega Latias, Ice weakness. Delmice, Ice weakness. Swampert, we're gonna say Ice weakness even though it really isn't. That being said, the things that are most likely coming are weak to Mamoswine. So Mamoswine's going to be there as more as a late game wall breaker to potentially break past any of the remaining walls for our Salamence. So we have max attack, adamant, max speed. I don't really need Jolly because I'm not going to outspeed Mega Latias, I'm not outspeeding Thunderous Eye. I am still outspeeding max speed Jolly Arcanine either way. So I'm in the range I can go Adamant. After Dragon Dance, I outspeed Thunderous and Mega Latias either way, so I might as well go for the attack boost. Lumberry is there for the Thunder Wave from the Thunderous, and also a potential burn from the Arcanine. Scald Burn, there's that. Dragon Dance for setup, Outrage to hit as hard as possible, and to basically kill everything but Cobalion and Aromatisse. Still Outrage does a ton. I also have Earthquake to hit the melodic, not the melodic, the Arcanine are really hard in Oko Whip. Rock Slide is there for the Vika Boat mostly, I think, and the Thunderous as well, if I want to go for that. On the switch and predicting the Arcanine, I'm going to click Earthquake, predicting the switch. That's why I have Rock Slide. Other than that, this is mostly my late game sweeper. Hopefully it works out. Next we have Twisty the Mega Steelix. I didn't go for any weird set. I'm finally bringing Toxic, guys. It's finally happened. Toxic is coming. Zelda Rocks, Earthquake, Toxic, Heavy Slam. Just general coverage. Hits Arcanine hard. Hits everything else pretty hard. Good Aromatisse counter. Pretty self-explanatory with what it does. I'm pretty sure if Arcanine's coming, it's most likely going to be special because I feel like just even though it's super effective, Flare Blitz isn't doing anything to a 200 defense. No, we know it's like 230. Either way, Steelix is there to counter key threats, and I think even after Intimidate, this 2-hit KOs offensive Arcanine, so that's kind of nice. Next up we have Tornadus, a Life Orb. Knock off Grass Knot, Hurricane, Sludge Wave. Enough speed to to creep Thunderous, Tornado. No, I was right the first time. I have enough speed to outspeed Thunderous Eye, enough special attack, the rest go in HP for a little longevity. I don't really need anything else. I'm going to go Life Orb. I want to hit as hard as possible for this Salamence, and then sort of just clean up at the end. That's Tornadus' job. Grass Knot hits Swampert, hits Melodic. Hurricane hits everything else. Cobalion neutral. And then I have Sludge Wave for the Aromatisse. It doesn't give me problems. Sludge Wave should be a 2-hit KO. So there's that. Next up we have Gardevoir Tree Scarf Trick. This outspeeds everything except for Scarf Cobalion. As well as Scarf Arcanine, which might not come as a Scarfer. Really weird. I have Moonblast, Energy Ball, Toxic, and Trick. Now this should not be Toxic. This should be Heal Bell. I decided. So Moonblast hits everything pretty much hard, and then I have Energy Ball to hit the Swampert and Melodic. I have Trick to trick something, probably on the Arcanine Melodic slots. And then Heal Bell for support, because in my test battle I did this week, I've actually done one this week because I was kind of scared I was going to lose to Todd. Arcanine kind of went through me with Toxic. I did manage to win the game, but Toxic was kind of obnoxious. So I think Heal Bell will help over Toxic, because if anything, if I'm up against Mega Latias anyways, I'm going to pick Moonblast no matter what. Last but not least, we have our semi-standard Blastoise. Max HP, max defense, Quiet Nature. This team is not correct, right? Because Todd does not have a low impression anymore. I just realized he has a Swell. That's why I have Aqua Jet. Mega Blastoise can take a Boom Burst from a Specs Swellow. That's what it's called. Hit back with an Ice Beam and then KO with a Aqua Jet without rocks up. So that's why Modest is there, or Quiet Nature. Leftovers for recovery. Rapid Spin to get rid of any of the rocks from the Cobalion if he wants to bring it, and Swampert as well. Scald Nice, Stab, also potential burn. Rapid Spin, hopefully if need be, need it. Aqua Jet is a nice tech. I don't think he's going to expect. Can take out the Thunderous if Thunderous goes for the T-Bolt, and if that range I can kill with an Aqua Jet. That's why there's a 4 investment, just a little bit extra. Same thing with the Arcanine, same thing with the Swellow and the Latias if it is at that little range. With that being said, I'll see you guys soon out the match once we start it. So, bye-bye. And we are back. So I was going to do a live, like I said I was going to do, but for some reason I didn't get any visual, I just got audio, and I was like, that's kind of unfortunate. So I'm just going to do a replay. against Todd, and it is what it is. So he brings Mega Latias, Swellow, Vikable, Aromatisse, Swampert, Cobalion. Kinda scary, but no Arcanine, no Thundery, no Thundy Eye, which makes my life so much easier. Swampert over Melodic, kinda, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess he wanted a rocker. So there's that. Alright. So, based off this, Gardevoir's on a terrible lead. Hits pretty much everything neutrally. So, and if it's Swampert lead, which seems pretty obvious, I get a free Energy Ball. So that's what I do. I go into Gardevoir. As he goes into Swampert, I get the Torrent. I'm just gonna click that good old Energy Ball. It is a Rindo Berry, but it does over half, which I'm fine with, as he gets the Salt Rocks up. I went a hard switch, predicting him to switch out, and I go to Blastoise, and he switches out into Vikavolt, predicting the Blastoise, which was really good on his part. At this point, I have to be switching out into my ground type being Steelix, and I take a 50% from Energy Balls. Like, oh god, that's a lot. He switches out to Swampert, probably a Spec set, and I just make it evolve, and I put up my own rocks. So he switches out again, going for the Momentum because he is Specs at this point. As I go into Blastoise, looks like Swampert. I have to switch out once again and go back into Mega Steelix, and he goes for the Thunderbolt. I was like, easy predictions. I hit Energy Balls again, so it shows that he is not Choice Specs, and I go just for a Toxic. I was like, I'm gonna sack this thing off, it's fine. I get my free Toxic up. Here he goes for the Volt Switch, expecting me to switch out, as I don't, and I just get a Heavy Slam. I was like, hold on. It did a decent amount of damage. That plus Toxic does wear him down. I do sack off Steelix at this point, and I'm fine with that because I get a free switch in, and that being Gardevoir. At this point, I can click Moonblast with certainty, as I do, and I kill the Vikavolt. When that out comes Cobalion, I was like, well, I'm just gonna Moonblast again. I don't have to switch it. That was 66%. I died to the Iron Head, but that does so much damage. I was like, oh my god. Easy Torn. Hurricane. Flopped. So Cobalion's now going. I was like, this isn't good for me. Aromatisse comes in. I'm like, Subtle Wave. Let's see what he does. He stays in and just Moonblast me. I can take the hit. I know I live. Anything. I just Sludge again. There's nothing for me stopping it. He doesn't have his Steel type anymore either. He just sacks off his Aromatisse. I don't know why. He goes into Swell. I don't have a switch in, but I do want to keep Tornadus alive. I go into Blastoise. I just kind of sack Blastoise off this point, and I take a lot of damage from that. At this point, I was going to click Aqua Jet. That was the whole plan. I don't get an Ice Beam off, but the Aqua Jet definitely does put in work here. I just really quick, and I click Scald instead of Aqua Jet, and I just died to a Boom Burst. At this point, I go into Mamoswine, and I just click Ice Shard. That is a Yachi, which is kind of unfortunate, but the Boom Burst does not kill Mamoswine, which is like, this is good. Next, I click Ice Shard again, take up Swallow. That's an easy sack for him. Now, at this point, I kind of want to keep Mamoswine alive, so I go into the Salamence. Scald. This is a time of opportunity to set up. I was debating between clicking Dragon Dance or not, because like this probably has Ice Beam, and this is my best way to kill Mega Latias. I kind of want to get rid of the small one first. So I just Earthquake and I kill it. I get the Moxie boost, but it's not helping me because I do not outspeed the Latias at all. So Latias comes in and just Dragon Pulse me. I was like, alright, fine. I can't really do anything about that. I could have switched out, but that wouldn't have helped me anyways. Scarf would have helped a lot. I just go for the knockout, get super effective damage, do as much as possible, and Dragon Pulse. Well, now it's 1v1. At this point, it's alright. Do I click Ice Shard or do I click Ice Crash? He can Dragon Pulse and kill me just straight off the bat. Or this could be XZ Ice Shard, so he could Roost or something. I was definitely thinking about calling Ice Crash and him going on a Calm Mind or something. I don't know why you would Calm Mind at this point. So I just click Ice Shard to be safe. And I do a lot of damage. And he just killed me Dragon Balls. Very close game, Todd. GG to you. It was really close. I know at the end we talked about it and he said he was debating between clicking Roost and Dragon Pulse. And if he clicked Roost and I Ice Sharded, Ice Crashed, that game would have easily been mine because I was over 50. And then Ice Crash plus Ice Shard would have taken him out. So he played very safely at the end, which was really good on his part. So I do lose. It's a 1-0, but I'm still in playoffs. So it doesn't really matter to me. He played really well. And to be fair, it was kind of hard to prep for Mega Latias with as well as his other threats. But it is what it is. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the outcome. Anyways, that's the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you soon.